Hey, I'm Riggers, thanks for dropping in. Today I'm going to be talking about my GameCube game collection and showing you what I have and talking about what I feel about the games, what I've experienced with them. I'm just going to get straight into it without further ado. Very quick overview. I didn't grow up with the GameCube and I only got it for the first time a few years ago as an adult, but I fell in love with the console straight away. I consider it one of my favourite consoles of all time. I think it's got a great game library, a very comfortable game controller, and it's just got a lot of charm to it. But the first game I've got on my pile here is Rally Championship. This is a fantastic rally game. It's got a very generic sounding name, but don't be deceived, because this is a game that has a lot of fun to give. Handles really well. Some rally games I feel a bit crap, and they don't have very good physics or not much personality, but this one has got a great variety of everything, and it's just a lot of fun to play. It's a very easy to pick up and play game. And we've got Pac-Man World 2, which I've not played yet. I only recently completed Pac-Man World Repack, but I'm excited to dive into the second one. I picked this up a couple of years ago when I first got Pac-Man World Repack, and the remake's since come out of this. That shows how long it's been since I first got it. Tasmanian Tiger, not Tiger. This is an Australian themed platformer game that I've played a little bit of, and it's quite good so far, but I'm excited to get more into it. Got Formula 1 2002, which again I've played a little bit of, not gotten too much into it. It's got Rayman 3 in as well, because this had a broken case. I had a loose Rayman 3 disc, so I got a replacement case for this, harvested it from a DVD, and I put Rayman 3 in there as well. Then I'm just going to show these two at the same time because I don't really have much to say about them. We've got Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 and 3. I haven't really played much of either of them yet, so I played, I think, the second one briefly. But I do like Star Wars games. Not a big fan of the films, but I quite like Force Unleashed 1, Force Unleashed 2. I've played a few of the racing games, Racer Revenge, Star Wars Episode 1 Racer is it called, and they're all fun times. So I'm looking forward to trying those games out, and I'm looking forward to the new Galactic Race that's coming out soon. Smash Melee, I've played a lot of Smash Ultimate, a little bit of the one on Wii, Brawl is it called. I've not played much of this one, but it's fun from what I've experienced of it. I can see why people consider it such a classic, such a staple of the GameCube. I think it is a lot of fun. I need to play more of this. Super Monkey Ball, the original. Now, this game, this franchise is quite underrated. It's not spoken about as much in terms of Sega franchises or platformer franchises in general. I do really like the mechanic of the stage sort of rotating around your character. It's a bit trippy, but once you get used to it, it's quite cool. And this is very much sort of early days, a lot more primitive compared to what we get now, and a lot more difficult. Each run of the game is basically like a permadeath. So if you lose all your lives, that's it, you gotta go right back to the beginning, which is a lot less forgiving than what we have now in the newest one, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble on the Switch. At every level, after each level, it auto-saves, so it's nowhere near as difficult as it was back then. But the early games were a lot of fun and they were a good challenge. Then we've got Agent Under Fire, which is a Star James Bond game that I've played bits of. My partner's played through it a few times, I believe, and I've not played much of it myself, but I would like to get more into it. I've played a few levels of it on the Steam Deck before I got this physical copy, and I've also got GoldenEye Rogue Agent, which my partner bought me. I picked this one up for £3. It's been in a game shop for ages alone, so I picked it up and put it out of its misery. And then, like I said, my partner bought me this one, where you play as a villain and team up with the villains to take down MI6. So I'm excited to try them. I've pre-ordered the new James Bond game, so we're looking forward to that as well. We've got WrestleMania X8. I bought this one as in a wrestling phase a couple of years ago. It's got a lot of the wrestlers in it. Triple H, Rob Van Dam, Hulk Hogan. It's got The Rock on the front cover, obviously. But yeah, this was quite a fun game from what I remember. Going through, winning all the different individual belts, like the different tag teams and different weight championships and all that good stuff. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 is a really fun game. The PlayStation 2 version is completely different to the Xbox and GameCube version, I believe, because I think the PlayStation 2 one is developed by EA Black Box, and then a different company or a different part of EA made the others. So if you played the PlayStation 2 one, you wouldn't have played this one. But this is a fantastic game. You've got two big rectangle screens worth of missions. You've got one where you're doing things on the run from and avoiding police, or you're doing races while the police chase you, or you're just escaping from the police. And then you've also got just races. So you've got a lot of variety there. I believe you've also got events where you play as the police to take down opponents. But yeah, it's a really great racing game, and no open world, which I prefer, to be honest. At least for Need for Speed games. I don't believe any of the open worlds are very good. And we've got Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which is a fantastic Sonic game. Well received for a reason. I love the adventure games, especially the first adventure game. But Sonic Adventure 2 is a fantastic time. Great music, great gameplay, great levels, great characters. One of the peaks of Sonic was its early 3D days, I think. And here's a game I can't really get into, and I struggle with this one. Wave Race Blue Storm. I'm not very good at this game. I hold my hands up, I'm terrible at this game. I think I'd completed one championship in it. I think maybe I didn't even complete one. I'm just not very good at this. It's a game that I recognise the quality of, and I know the franchise in general is, certainly well liked, but I just can't seem to get into this game. I'm not very good at it. I will try again, but I'm not very good at it. And we've got Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. This game is quite fun. It's cutesy. It's got nice charm. It's got lovely aesthetics. A little look at the graphics in the back. So it's a very nice game to play. It's just a bit sluggish. It's a bit. It chugs a lot. It doesn't have very good frame rate on the GameCube. I imagine it runs a lot better on the Xbox, but I like it. I just haven't got into it very much. And then I'm going to show off Pro Skater 3 and 4. I got these together for a tenner off eBay. These are both fantastic games. I say that like I know all about them. I've played bits of them. Most of my games I've played bits of, to my shame. I should get my priorities in order and play more of these, because Tony Hawk, especially the early ones, are very, very good. Simpsons Hit and Run, I made a video of recently, but it's a fantastic game that I have a lot of good memories of as a child, and fell in love with it all over again as an adult. My playthrough on the GameCube, I 100% of the game, and had a lot of fun doing that. What is there to say about Simpsons Hit and Run that's not already been said? It's a really quirky, fun, sort of open world game with loads of racing and driving challenges, and lots of secrets and exploration, and just a bizarre, silly story. Not a very long game just in terms of the story missions, but there is a lot of extra things to do, and it's a very fun game. Very tongue-in-cheek and just a lot of silly fun. Star Fox Adventures I don't really have a lot to say about, because I've not played it. I know very little about it, but it does look very cool. From the screenshots on the back. I played the original Star Fox, and I'm excited to try this one. I know this one's very different, a bit of a departure, well, a radical departure from the gameplay of the original, but I'm curious to give it a try. Then we've got Animal Crossing. What a beautiful franchise this is. I love Animal Crossing. So relaxing, so wholesome, and so many characters with personalities, from kind and friendly to wise and caring to snarky and bitter. I love the aesthetic, I love the art style, all the different fishing, insect catching, just everything about it. All the personal touches you can give with Animal Crossing. It's a lot of fun, and I'm very happy the franchise gained such a big spike with New Horizons. That's when I jumped on as well. I got New Horizons on release day, just before we went into lockdown here in the UK, around that cusp, and yeah, it was just brilliant, just a brilliant game. I love it. Love Animal Crossing. Just a lot of wholesome fun. It's a shame that first one's so expensive. If you can get a copy, then by all means, please enjoy it. Otherwise, just play any game in the franchise. Animal Crossing's a good time, like which one you play. Then we've got 2 in 1 here. We've got Mario Kart Double Dash as well as Zelda. And I've not really played the Zelda games. I'm not really a big Zelda person, which is why I specifically bought this case for them, so I didn't have the Zelda case taking up space as well. And I thought, if it just lies around on my shelf, I might be tempted to sell the Zelda games, but I wanted to stick with them. So I bought this one because I knew I wouldn't want to sell Mario Kart because I love Mario Kart. But oh my god, this Mario Kart game is the best ever. I love Mario Kart Double Dash so much. I can't even verbalize how much I love this game. It's fantastic. It's a masterpiece. I love everything about it. Just the way the game physically feels to play. With the GameCube controller in my hand, flying around those tracks. Oh my god, it's perfection. The music, the stages, the tracks, I should say. Everything about this game is brilliant. I like the double character mechanic as well. Although it doesn't necessarily add a lot to the game, it's just an extra layer of charm. I love this game so much. That is it called the All-Star Cup, where you do 16 races, one after another, all in one championship. Oh, I love that. I'd do a 50 race championship in this game if I could. It's the 5th Mario Kart I played. I started with Mario Kart DS, that was the first one I played as a kid briefly. Then I played Mario Kart 7, then 8, and I completed loads of 8. Went back to 7, and had what's the Game Boy Advance one called now? Super Circuit. I don't know. Whatever that one is, I completed that one as well. But this one's my absolute favourite. I love it. So good. My favourite game on the GameCube. By far. Then last few, we've got 3 more of my favourites actually. The Herb Sims in the City is a fantastic, very unusual, and I can understand the criticisms. It's not the perfect game ever, but it's something different, and I always appreciate a bit of experimentalism, a bit of a unique idea. So this is a different take on the Sims formula. You've got a sim living in the suburbs, or an urban region or whatever, hence the herbs, and you rise the social hierarchies of like 9 different groups, and tries to rise to the top to become the most famous sim of all time. It's got a lot of interesting aspects to it. It's got very sort of exaggerated, very colourful art style. You can't really see too well in this crappy phone camera, but it is a brilliant game. You unlock all sorts of different social interactions, and you get access to all these different areas, and you have to fit in, getting different jobs, working at a sushi bar, performing tricks as a skater, and you got to wear the fashion, you got to walk the walk and talk the talk, so to speak. It's cool. It's basically a social simulator for rising through different social circles and just becoming like the big person in town. But it's cool. We've got the original Burnout. Primitive is all hell compared to the newer ones, but it's got a lot of charm. This game is very difficult, but it's a really fun time. I think this style, this more raw, arcadey, more primitive style of the older games. When you finally complete them all and get to the end point, it's very satisfying, because these games are really difficult. And going back to the earlier Burnout games, I think they had something very special with that formula. Criterion really hits it on the head with them. I do like Burnout Paradise quite a lot, but I think those earlier games, for me, Burnout 2 and Burnout 3 are the absolute best. I personally prefer Burnout 2 a bit more to Burnout 3, but I understand and fully appreciate why Burnout 3 I think's the most popular one, other than Burnout Paradise anyway. Burnout Paradise seems the more mainstream one though, but I believe Burnout 3 is the most popular one overall. But Legends, Dominator, they're all fantastic games. I still need to play Burnout eventually though. But now on to the last game, 1080 Avalanche. Now this is a brilliant game. For me, SSX was the snowboarding franchise I always played growing up, but when I've tried this a couple of years ago, I absolutely fell in love with this. GameCube controller in my hand, playing this, wow. And what a solid time this was. Just absolute beautiful masterclass of a game. Controls so fluidly, so brilliantly. This is a franchise I'd love to see come back. I'd love to see a modern take on this, because it was really something special. There's lots of little secrets and extras in this game, and different silly boards, different outfits, and it's great. Like, you've got avalanches you escape from, you race against your opponents through all these different twists and turns, and it's just brilliant. If you played SSX or something, you know what I'm talking about. That sort of style of game is fantastic. And if you have never played anything like it before, then pick up 1080 Avalanche. But yeah, I hope that wasn't too fast paced. I love the GameCube very much. I need to go through a lot of these games and play more of them, the ones I've not played much of or at all, to my shame. But let me know your thoughts on the GameCube. What games have you played? Have you ever played a GameCube? Do you still own, or do you own a GameCube? What are your recommendations? What are your thoughts? And what do you think of the games that I've highlighted today? I would absolutely love to know. The GameCube is one of my favourite consoles. It's so cool. I just love it. The little indigo square of beauty, or cube I should say, of beauty. Hence the name GameCube. It's not called the Game Square. Well done, idiot. But yeah, I've been Riggers. You've been amazing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.